welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be going through my round 16 tips. So let's get into it. Before I go into my round 16 tips, I'm going to go through my round 15 tips. So let's quickly do Brisbane versus Geelong Cats. Geelong Cats lost by 44 points. They weren't in form. Brisbane was just too good for them. The next match. Full-time MCG Richmond versus St Kilda. I can't believe it. That Richmond, who came off with a big win, 86-point win against the Saints, lost to them by 40 points. They weren't in form, and that's the lowest score with Damon Hunt, and the lowest score in until 1961. It's kind of bad for the Tigers. St Kilda, great. They were just great at the end. Full time at Marvel Stadium, Collingwood versus Fremantle. Collingwood were good, but Fremantle were average. Both of them were average, but then at the end, Fremantle were just like too good for the Pies. I don't know what happened to the Pies. They're just not in form this year. Then they lost to Law and Stevenson. That's a big loss for the Pies. Sorry guys, being small, but I'm feeling kind of sick. Full-time Boston Arena. Melbourne versus Gold Coast. North Melbourne won the second game in Gold Coast. They were so bad in the game. North Melbourne was just better than them. I picked North Melbourne. First I went with the Suns, but then I picked the Roos. So yeah, next match. Port Adelaide versus Sydney. Sydney, he was on the ball, but in the pass, but the umpire didn't pay, and the Scotty Lycett the winning goal for the Power. Good for the Power. And sad for the Swans. I know what how Swans been doing. First they started off well, but and then they came off with losers, and then full time at MCG. Essendon versus Melbourne. Melbourne were pretty good. They weren't that good in the first, but then in the second, third, and fourth they were good. But then in the third and fourth they were remarkable, like how they had this year, how they play. So that's pretty good for them. Demons, and they're probably gonna be in the qualifying final because they're not letting anyone come first. Bulldogs, I don't know about the 3, 4, and 5. It's a good fight against them. Full time at Optus Stadium, West Coast. Full time at MCG, Giants versus Hawthorn. I was pretty surprised how Giants, they get the first 4 goals, but then Hawthorn just came back and then just won by 18 points. I was so happy when they won. If Hawthorn keep on doing this until the end, then next year they might be playing good as they were in 2019-18. Next match, what you guys go up the stadium. West Coast versus Bulldogs. I picked the West Coast Eagle because it's an Optus, and I think there was no crowd because there was one case in Perth, so they added no crowd. And West Coast lost by, let me think, 55 points. And not that good for them. Budo was on them and West Coast on 24. Next match at Marvel Stadium, Carlton versus Adelaide. Adelaide kicked the first 2 goals of the game, but then Carlton kicked 2 goals and then they just kicked 8 goals. 2 goals, 8 goals, and 2 behind. That was good, so good. No, 8 goals, 4. So that's 52 points, which is remarkable. That they had the good first half, and then Adelaide came back, started to kick goals in the second half. Then at the end, Carlton were just too good. So that's my round 15 tips. So I got 5 out of all the 9. I got 4 incorrect. I got all the Saturday tips right. And I only got 1. Yeah. I have 80 tips correct. Let's go in my round 16 tips. Gold Coast versus Richmond Metricon Stadium. I don't think so. They'll make in Metricon the COVID cases over there. They got 4 COVID cases. I don't know how they put them into lockdown. So only states which are open, which is South Australia, Tasmania, and Victoria. I live in Victoria. So they're probably gonna change it. But I don't know. I'm going with the Tigers because I know they came off with a bad win against the Saints, but it's against Gold Coast. You're 8 steps in front of them, which is in Gold Coast. Maybe win the second game. It's not good. So I'm going the Tigers by 32 points. I know that's a little too much, but how Tigers have been playing for the few matches against the Suns makes me pick them. If the Tigers lose and Fremantle win, then Free are in the top 8 and Richmond are in 9th place, and that's gonna be bad for the season. So next match at 2nd July, 7:50 at GMHBI Stadium, John versus Essendon. Essendon almost bet the Demons, but they just weren't good at the end. But Geelong, they wanted Essendon still having a chance, but if Geelong continue in the form as they were in last week, so then Essendon might win. But I'm going with the Cats. I don't know why, but that's again Jeremy Cameron, Rowan, and Higgin and Tom Hawke. At least give more than 5 goals together. 5. I'm only going to be doing 2 big goals. So next match, Saturday 3rd July at 1:45. Demons against the Giants. Giants came off with a very bad lose against the Hawks. But the Giants were Houghton was too good for the Giants, and they wasn't Demons. And Giants, how they performed last time, April, I think it was in 4th or 3rd round. And Demons are 4th and the 10th, so that's a 9-point difference. I'm going with Demons. Yeah. Young Jurist might be in form 8 because they came off that lose against Houghton, so they would be in not happy about that. Every team is not happy when they lose, but against Hawthorn. I know I keep on talking Hawthorn. They're just like. And the next match Saturday at 4:35 at Adelaide. Adelaide versus Brisbane. I'm going with the Brisbane because Brisbane are just better than Adelaide this year, and it's like a 11 position difference. And Brisbane, how they came off with a very good win against the remarkable win against the Cats. So that's good for the Lions, but Adelaide, they weren't impressive against the Blue against the Blues. So yeah, I'm gonna go Brisbane. Sorry guys. Next match at Optus Stadium. They're probably gonna change it somewhere in like Tassie, MCG, Tassie, Adelaide Oval, or other stadium. Well, they're probably gonna do it in MCG because they're the only 3 states which are not in lockdown. Victoria, as I said, Victoria, Tassie, Tasmania, and South Australia. So I'm going with the Dockers because how they've been. I know they lost against the Blues last. But I think. Sorry guys. I think Fremantle were just a better side than them against the Blues. Against the Blues. So yeah. If Blues win, then it's gonna be good for the Blues, and Fremantle's top 8 chances might be in trouble. They haven't been in the top 8 for a long time. I think from 2013, which they have played finals. It's like 8 years ago when I was born. But before me. So yeah. Next match. Hawthorn versus Port Adelaide. I'm going with the Hawks because of Port Adelaide's injury. I even said of that's why I picked Hawthorn against Essendon. But Port Adelaide, they have a good team and they lost they have stars injured. Like Robbie Gray, Tom Rockcliffe, Ratio, Fantasia, Lucky Butters, Trent Burgoyne and stuff like them. And Hawthorn only have 9 seem something like that. Mitchu. I know his name. He's free his ankle injury, so they might take him or they're gonna bring someone back. And they might have injuries back. No. I'm going with the Hawks, and my big goal is that Burgoyne is gonna kick at least 2 or more goals, and Mitchell is gonna get over 20 disposals. And Scrimsham is gonna get more than 5 intercepts marked, more than 5 or more intercepts marked. So next match in the Sunday night. Sunday footy at one time JMHBS Stadium. It was before SCG, but then if the local coach, I think 3 days ago it was 30 cases and then 18 and then 19, but then I don't know. But so they are in lockdown. But I'm going with the Eagles again because how they've been playing this year and they're just better than the Swans. I know the Swans are one step ahead of them, but I think in West Coast are just better than them this year. Even Sydney are good, but West Coast will win. And next match, Collingwood versus St Kilda. I'm going with the Saints because how they came with a remarkable win against the Richmond, which is good for their season. So yeah, bars haven't been that accurate this year there because after they have lost their players, which is not good for them. And then next match, Western Bulldogs versus North Melbourne Marvel Stadium. You come on, you have to pick the Dogs. How Dogs came off with that win against 129 points against North Melbourne. Bruce hit 10 goals and North Melbourne, and they came with a good win against the Suns, but I think they're just gonna slip. Buddha they're good in the first and second quarter, but in the third and fourth, Buddha just gonna get the game from them. So hope you guys liked the video, and if you guys liked the video, if you guys liked it, then please subscribe and like the video. Peace up.